What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we've found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations. I'm Chantel.
And I'm Greg.
And guys, in this episode, we're doing a special giveaway.
This is our first giveaway, and we're happy to be in collaboration with BestSelf. BestSelf card decks are what we use to get the questions for Date Night Conversations.
So guys, BestSelf has provided us with a special package to give back to our viewers. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is make sure you're subscribed, you like this video, and drop your answers down below to the questions we ask.
We'll be revealing the winners on July 5th.
Yes, so make sure you guys tune in on our July 5th episode. All right, you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, so Greg and I are going to ask each other 3 random questions we have never asked each other before.
And these questions are always something that just stimulate deeper thought, and they take you off into random conversations.
Yes, I love the fact that they do that.
We never know what we're going to get. I shouldn't say, sometimes they're just super simple.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like a 20-minute response. Or we have to talk out the question to get to an answer.
Yeah. So they're really good, deep conversation starters.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so am I up first?
You're up.
Okay. Question number 1. What's the thing you like that creeps other people out? That's random.
The thing? What's the thing you like that creeps other people out? It's not like I have a pet snake or something random like that.
Yeah, that's really random.
I think that might creep some people out. Or like a tarantula.
Oh my gosh.
The thing that I like that creeps people out. What's the thing you like that creeps other people out?
I honestly don't have a thing that creeps other people out.
Yeah, I'm like, find myself keep rereading the question. What's the thing you like that creeps other people out? Do we all have one and we don't even realize it? Is there something you like that creeps me out? Like, I'm trying to think of something to give to you. Do I have
Okay,
something?
like honestly, the only thing that really comes to mind is when we were both heavy into fitness and bodybuilding, other girls didn't like the muscle tone on another female. They're like, oh, it's just too much. Like, can that be a
I think that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Because when you like stay leaner. And,
yeah,
like,
you
really
just get
jacked.
a little harder and they're just like, oh,
And so some
I
people,
don't like it.
they're like, yeah, exactly.
And the same goes for you. Like, when you get too hard and lean, people don't really like, I don't think so. It's not my thing. Like, they don't like it.
Huh.
Well, that
I never
count?
thought of that. Yeah, because if it's a thing that I like,
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter to me what other people think about it, so I don't even notice that it creeps them out.
Yeah,
Would that pass as it creeps them out?
I think it
It's
would.
something that they're really, you can see that it they almost like cringe.
Like, yeah,
It's
it's just not
that-
their thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, guys, I can think of. So when I did competitions with Greg back in the day, we'd have to diet down and get our body into a stage-ready condition. And some people thought, like, for female, it was too much. And other people seeing Greg in that condition didn't like it. They're like, oh no, it's like too much. So I think I would classify that as creeping them out just because it wasn't their thing. Like, they didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
You can
Anything
agree
else?
with me on this one.
Well, because people are pretty straight up about it sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's just like, that's just too much.
Yeah. Another thing that comes to mind is when I'm working in the postpartum unit and I have to, like, help mothers breastfeed or, like, clean vaginas.
Yeah, but you don't like it.
I don't mind it. Someone has to do it.
What's the thing you like? But you don't look forward to it. I guess you go
I
to
look
work.
forward to caring for other people. I wouldn't say I don't like I totally like going down there after you've given birth and like fixing you up. No, but I like the feeling of helping you because you can't do it. So I'll do it for you.
Okay, you're helping people
Yes.
in a manner that would creep other people out.
Yeah, or giving needles, IVs, cleaning up wounds, seeing blood, vomit. I don't like it, but I do it, and it creeps someone else out to the point where like I just can't.
But like you
do
said,
it.
you like caring for that person.
Yes.
And so I think that totally passes where other people are like, oh, I couldn't do that.
Right.
This could even be changing diaper. Well, no, because you don't like changing a diaper. You
I like
caring for the
changing
baby.
babies' diapers. You're so cute.
I don't want to change diapers. Definitely wouldn't like.
That's why
doing
you're
it.
not a nurse.
And it totally creeps somebody out.
For sure. Absolutely.
Okay. No, because there's not something that's like I don't know, do you like a certain beverage or a food type that creeps people out? But I'm sure there's stuff like that. Like, we're trying to think of
Yeah.
other things. It might
There's
not
some
be
people
you,
out
but-
there that won't try goat meat and oxtail. They're like, no, oxtail? What's that? No, I can't. It sounds.
Okay, and you definitely like oxtail.
Yeah, I do. I like goat meat as well. Anyways, that's all I got. That's all I got. All right, guys, we're going to throw it back to you, but let's read the question one more time.
What's the thing you like that creeps other people out?
All right, guys, you know what to do. We want to hear this. So drop a comment down below. All right, guys, so we're moving on to question number 2.
Question number 2. Are there any of my friends that make you uncomfortable? And why? Does it go like friends or acquaintances?
I guess so.
Are there any of my friends that make you uncomfortable? Why?
Are there any of your friends? No.
Nobody's not. No, you know what? There's nobody where like, don't bring them here.
No, not at all. Because your friends are my friends and we all get along. There's no one that really makes me uncomfortable. I can stick up for myself. They're not coming
No,
here,
everybody's
Greg.
cool. Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Are there any of my friends that make you
Well, that's what I'm
uncomfortable?
trying to think. Like, I'd be really stretching because I go to the immediate circle and they're like, no. So now I'm like trying to find somebody who you know,
Yeah.
who I've been around in our sometime during our relationship.
Oh my gosh, there is this one girl. She wasn't really my friend, but we were out.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Okay, so yes, if that were a friend, she would make me uncomfortable. She did in that moment. So
Yeah, okay, so basically, I was at a park and Amaya was with me. And it was when Amaya was younger, we were at this water park. And Greg came to meet me there after work. So he comes up and he's just looking fine as hell and he can't help it. He just looks good. But the person that I was sitting beside and talking to at the time that I knew from back in the day, I wouldn't say we were really friends, but we just know each other. Like friends you hang out with, you call on a regular basis. Like,
she didn't know me or my relationship with you.
she knew your relationship with me.
But she didn't know who I was.
Yeah, she did.
We already met her at that point?
I don't think you met her at that point.
Like, I've never seen her in real person.
No, but
So when I was coming up, she already knew who I was?
you came right to me and kissed me on my forehead.
Yeah, but it was on my way too. Did she know who I was?
Okay, I really don't know. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
You're
because
making me think.
My understanding was she didn't know who I was. And then it was like, oh, that's Greg.
I don't know because the looks didn't subside after we said that's Greg.
Well, true. But I'm just saying the whole time coming up, I don't think she knew who I was. Unless it was already on Instagram.
I might have said
like that.
Greg's on his way here, and when you're walking, I'm like, oh, there he is. Like, I'm sure I said something that indicated to her that you and I were a thing. I really
don't remember
do.
like that.
Okay,
It's okay.
so I remember it differently than Greg.
Yeah, because what made it uncomfortable was as I was walking up, I saw this girl looking at me. Like the way she was looking at me. She was with a friend.
Yeah, she was. It
Right.
was
Were you already there ahead of me?
I was sitting there with her because me and Amaya had been out for the day. We were at the
Yeah,
park.
and I'm sure the impression I got was they didn't know who I was until I came up to you. That's the impression I got. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, really? All these years? No.
All these years?
Yeah. For all these years, I know that she knew you and I were a thing.
All right.
I truly believe that. Okay, so basically, yeah, he came up to me. He kissed me on my forehead. Amaya was at the water park, and I was just sitting there talking to these girls.
You didn't have the other two yet?
No.
Oh my gosh, was that long ago?
Yeah, Amaya was about
Wow.
3, guys. Yeah, she was 2 or 3. Anyhow, the way the girl looked at Greg was really aggressive. And Greg's like, he just felt uncomfortable.
Whoa.
Yeah, so after that, she was making comments. She's like, oh wow, he looks like a UFC fighter. And then we went swimming and she was there and she still couldn't stop looking. Because you look so like, you were like very show ready. So I think to other people, but Greg felt uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, she was looking at me hard. Like,
show me how she's looking at you.
I can't do it.
Look at me hard.
Okay, I gotta relax my face. She's smiling.
Okay.
Like, you know when I look at you...
No, I've never experienced it. Like that?
So when you're looking at somebody, and you know you actually... You're like looking at them.
I've never seen Greg look at anybody this way, not even me.
You know I look at you.
You don't look at me like that.
How do I look at you?
Just tell.
Stop!
Yeah, you do.
You said it directly to me, like when you look at me that way. Just like at the gym, when I see you come in and the way you look at me.
How do I look at you, Greg?
Oh, now?
No, I don't. Stop. No, I don't. No, I don't. There's just no way I could look at you like that. Anyhow, they get the point. Okay, they get the point. The girl was just looking at him really hard and aggressive, and he just felt uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's like, obviously, like, checking you out.
Yes, that would make me uncomfortable, too.
And, like, it's like she forgot that there's other people around. Because it was like, this is one of those things where you kind of go like this and look back and she's still going.
I'm so sorry you felt that way. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Greg's a cutie. Can you blame her? You're a cutie. If I saw you, I would, for the first time.
Yeah, but it'd be like this, like look.
Oh,
and maybe
I wouldn't be able to stop. I'm still not able to stop. You beautiful thing, you. Okay. You guys get the point. He was uncomfortable. I think that answers the question.
Okay, so are there any of my friends that make you uncomfortable? Why? Is there a why to that also? Is it obvious? Like that just makes me feel a little ways. I don't know. Should I just, yeah, let's leave it at that.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're going to throw the question back to you, but let's read the question one more time. Are there any of your partner's friends that make you uncomfortable, and why? All right, guys.
Significant other?
Yeah.
What if they're single?
Yeah, or it could just be anybody. Like, have you ever went somewhere and someone just made you uncomfortable?
Yeah, what if it's just a friend of a friend? Like, you have a friend and then they have this person that...
Yeah.
Because I think we should open up, because if you're single, you should still have a chance to answer the question.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's fair. All right, guys, you know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, we're moving on to the last question. You guys already know how I feel about this. All right, I'm up.
You're up.
All right. Last question. When was the last time you took a leap of faith and found out you could fly? When have you taken a leap of faith? I'm waiting to hear this one.
So I'm going to go with going back to school.
Yeah, that was a big change for you.
Because there was always this thing in the back of my head, like I've been out of school for so long, so I went back to school, back to college to become a paramedic. And there's always a concern in the back of my head, what if I can't do school like I used to? Like, it had been years since I've been out of school. Mm-hmm. And so there's always a concern when there's minimum requirements, you have to have like, even the prerequisites. When I took a year prerequisites to get the grades to get into the paramedic program. Right. So having to have over a 91 average to get into the paramedic program. So when I did the first one, there's always that doubt in the back of your mind, like, can I achieve those grades? Because I never did that previously.
But you killed it. Getting in? Oh, he killed it, guys.
But yeah, that's what it came down to.
What was your average getting in? What did you have?
it was a 92 for the core and 94 overall. And then I felt like, well, maybe that can't be college. That was too easy. And then when I got into the paramedic program, that was like more of a reality check. That was college.
Was it difficult?
That's when you had to have a 70 minimum grade average just to pass, right? To make it through to the next semester. When I did the first year and got those prerequisites, I thought, oh, this is gonna be no problem. But then when I got into the program,
Yeah.
that was so much more challenging. That was real school. Holy. But I did it. So there's, even with all those challenges, like, oh man, you have the doubts, and you're just like, I'm gonna give it a go and see.
Hey, you
and
did
then you
it
make
though.
it through. You just
You
do
did
it.
He made it through, guys. He did it. He completed it. I remember those nights where you're stressing, like, man, I gotta, like, and then you crack open your little laptop and notebook at the time while you're watching TV and drinking. It was like Coke at the time. I'm like, that's how you study?
Yeah, man. I just zone out too easy if I'm focused on this all the time. That's how I
So
felt
weird.
it.
I can't study like that. It has to be complete silence and
So
repetition.
I need just some background noise, come away, and then I look back at it, and it's like seeing it with fresh eyes.
All right. Okay.
Anyways, okay, that's the closest thing I can say to a leap of faith.
Okay, so want me to go? My leap of faith was when I transitioned from my 9-to-5 job to doing YouTube full time. And I think that was such a big leap because I was so used to routine, schedule, and consistency to entrepreneurship where it's just a big jump because I run my own schedule, I run my own show, and it's such a difference. And you always have that thought when things are a little bit different from what you're used to, you start thinking, oh my gosh, like,
You could
what
create
if,
doubts, the
what
ifs,
if,
yeah.
what if, and then I realized,
You can
no.
overcome all of it.
Yeah, stay focused, be positive, you own it, this is your thing, you do it, and thriving.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's my leap of faith.
All right, I think that's fair.
Yeah? All right, so we're going to turn it back to them. All right, guys, we're going to turn the question over to you, but let's read the question one more time.
When was the last time you took a leap of faith and found out you could fly?
It's a good question. I like it.
I think all these questions are ones that will have like decent answers.
Yeah.
Like people are going to have to think.
Yeah. Well, we had to think too, and then we talked about it, and then we came to the answer. So it was good.
All right.
All right, guys, that was Date Night Conversations, episode 41. And this is a special episode because we are doing a Best Self product giveaway.
So guys, make sure you're subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, and comment your answers down below. Let us know your responses to these questions.
Yes, guys. And again, we will be revealing the winners on July 5th, 2021. All right, guys, we can't wait to interact with you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.